Choroma. So this is inside our own Anglophone zone for Southern Cameroon. We want like for call and say Ambazonia, whatever name. See how our own population that rise. We saw all the stupid, ridiculous curse of our own people in the name of Ambazonia activists, when they talk to the one lockdown and all those things. The people that don't follow the right thing for mobilize themselves and join the movement for change, to transform their future and to change Cameroon. Now it is now inside Anglophone region this. When I see how people they mobilize for change against the regime for Isachuma, the whole world is focused because what did happen for our territory, it matter. May we know be distracted by this idiot way they can't push our people then without any agenda, without any thinking, any pragmatism. The change movement is the worker for the whole Cameroon. May we see, may we continue. So if all our people then join for call for real pragmatic change that will affect their future, it will be a success, because you come out, we're talking about Ambazonia, a lockdown and all those things, it becomes a distraction. Now let's move to Cameroon and we see what is going on. The country is changing and the people are ready for change. These are Francophones, these are Cameroonians showing that there are patriots who are taking down the pictures of Paul Biya, the pictures that have stand like the dictator to intimidate and impress their vision against the will of everybody else in that country for decades. These are Francophones taking down the pictures of Paul Biya. The regime is isolated. It has lost its mandate. It has lost its legitimacy. You said that you wanted to fight against the regime. You hated the Cameroon government. This is the people standing up against it. So stand with the people. Stop the distraction. Stop the nonsense of Ambazonia that have become a curse to our own people. Look at the activists, what they have done. Blocking 2 million votes that were supposed to go to Isachuma. This is Francophone. You don't have any reason not to listen to what we have been saying consistently. This is the logic right from the beginning. We told you this fight was not against Cameroonian citizens. It is against a regime that is oppressive, that has taken hostage of that country. This was unthinkable in a country where we don't see Big Mami will criticize the Paul Biya only for Douala, then catch that woman disappear. Some boy can make your own video, complain about minister, then the boy disappear. This is the reality. Things have changed and recognize it. These are the military gear that was used in the beginning of this struggle in Bambili to put water in the house of students who were sitting in their mini-city. At that time, some Francophones, they were looking at it and feeling maybe pride that this is their own army having equipment to go against people. Now it is turning against them. So look at it. Things have changed. Demography have changed. Should we now be angry with the Francophones, or we should come together for a change that can affect our own people for the good? Now they can see the regime for what it is. We will see whether the Cameroon military is going to treat their own people the way they were treating us in Ambazonia. And they cannot. So the people have a chance. People must see the reality. All the people were coming to criticize Isachuma, to suppress him, using propaganda, talking all this rubbish. They should come to their mind and follow the real change and the real pragmatism. All those fake propaganda will not help anybody.
Oh my God. Mommy.
Now, Paul Biya cannot send the military to go and kill people like they did in Boya and Bamenda and Kumba. CD1, even for corner a Kelebe them, it is stand talk libere, because the people have risen up, the courage is there. They don't try to hold some Maurice Kamto a supporter, then the people they don't deny it, they go stand for them, defend them. No be like when Maurice Kamto we go for Supreme Court, then Kashi activists and go lock and me come go in of a house. No, me all then stand, me all man should don't forget. Me the momentum daily till the announcer result. Even in Yaoundé, this is now Yaoundé. Look at these images. These are from Yaoundé, the capital of Cameroon. una take una eye.
Les falsificateurs de faux PV. Ah, il est comme on a La route est barrée.
Limite, ça va, il est pas. Le gars arrive au bureau le matin, on a changé tout. Et les gars, les enfants, c'était deux. Là, ils ne signent pas ça. On y a le deuxième père qui était là, c'était un babana costaud. Personne ne le gère. Il a dit, celui qui me touche, il est venu une fois.
Et qui ne signe rien.
Il a dit, non, celui qui me touche ici, il est venu.
This is the capital of Yaoundé, where it was militarized to its teeth, where every junction had a military truck and military presence. The population have risen up. They have their interests. They have their ballot box to fight for. They are there on the street. This should be a message to all Cameroonians, to everyone who want hope, to mobilize themselves and make sure that the people prevail, the people triumph.
C'est grave, oh. Santa Barbara, Ailikam. C'est mauvais.
Now, let's go back to Douala and Douala to see our population to the anti-corruption. They will block the lake. Now watch it. Look at the amount of population. Think whether the military can do anything. The people have the power, they have the entitlement. It is their country. It's not like we Anglophone where they will use the deception that we are Nigeria, we are Biafra, we are Anglo, we are all these type of things to be able to suppress the population. Now they can't. Here the appeal, même le nier s'ouvre for talk say ekelebe them too they suffer. An appeal where it demoralize and disarm even the strongest military in the war. For see their own population telling them too that they are suffering. There are people left to be collecting 500 to eat on the street. People used to kill and torture their own people. We have seen images of Martinez Zogo, Longue. Anglophones being tortured and killed. Every type of ill that you can ever imagine, the country have seen it. The people are tired. They say enough is enough. It's time, is now or never. They have put their mark on the ground. It is evidence. The voice of the people are clear. The people want change. And now they have a leader, a champion in Isachuma to lead them through and defend their interests and take the risk that it will require to bring that change for the people.
Yes, we are at the Limbe City
Now,
Council.
make we go back to our Anglophone, our Southern Cameroon region, our territory. Make we also see how the people they mobilize for defend their vote, for defend their interests, and for send a message
We
for
have won the
change.
elections, and nothing fishy is going to be done. The results. Everybody is here. We are mobilizing. Yes, we are increasing the tension. They need to feel the heat right from inside. Yes, they need to feel the heat right from inside. So we are calling on every FSNC militant, please come out. We are at the city council now, Limbe City Council. Our representative has been held hostage inside the council hall, and he's been requested to sign 40 results, but we are aware of the results. The counting has been completed, and we are victorious. Yes, we are at the Limbe City Council. As you can see, we are mobilizing, and the pressure is getting high, and we are making sure that everything is intact. Yes, we have won the elections, and nothing fishy is going to be.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I will share with us some important audios within PRAP as we discuss with our cabinet member them on what did happen. Hope it could benefit una and it will give. I also add one other unverified audio, which is authentic information within that unverified audio for una own information. May we continue. Yeah, I didn't say that Isachuma was arrested. I said there was an attempt to arrest him. They may still be trying to arrest him now. Listen to his party secretary explaining what happened. He was removed by his supporters and sent to Yola, Nigeria. He may still be in Nigeria as we are talking. He may still be there. They may just be lying that he's back in Garua. I want you to listen to his party secretary. This is a party secretary who is talking on this show. You listen to him explaining what happened.
I have that video, Chairman. I've gone through it. No, you have not explained it because when you say miss arrest, so maybe the grammar you used there was so confusing, but it's okay. I've gone through it again. So, what is your take on it, Mr. Chairman? What's your take concerning the upcoming result? What do you see? Do you see changes? Do you see possibility as somebody who also have experience in politics and fighting for the liberation of Ambazonia for the past 8 years? What is your take? And looking at the actions that has been carried out the past few days, the burn of the headquarters in CPDM in Chang, the mobilization of billboard of Paul BIYA'S in Douala and other places, a riot in Limbe and Bafang, so many people are agitating. What can you tell us as member of PRAP? Like, you want to address your own people, and if you have any message from Ambazonia regarding what is about to happen, because even the Northeast, there's some of the youth, they are also sending out powerful messages and said, it's not all about Isachuma, it's about the people of Cameroon, and they are ready to do whatever they want to do, so they are asking the military to stay out of it. So what is your take? What is your message for Ambazonia? And is there any lesson you think you can give Isachuma? Or is Isachuma in the right track, or there are things he needs to do? Is there any message you have to put out there to guide his supporters, his solar? Because there are too much reaction, and for me, if the reaction are not meted, they will not get the right result. You see, the strike is in Chang produce the result of Isachuma, the real result. Same in Douala.
Non, gars, je dis le gars est en train de se leurrer. Tu sais, pour lui, tu sais, il est dans beaucoup de dessous. Il est dans des dossiers très noirs. Il est dans des dossiers noirs. Beaucoup de dossiers noirs. Surtout la crise anglophone là. Et tiens-toi tranquille. Je crois que le gars était ici chez moi. C'est jusqu'ici parce que je suis à la maison. Je suis sorti là, revenir. C'est le soir que je pourrais faire encore un tour dehors. Mais étant ici, le gars a appelé parce que les gars sont sur trois plateformes. Il a eu l'échange sur place ici. Non, l'armée nigériane, l'armée tchadienne, tu sais que l'autre a passé une nuit. C'est hier qu'il est rentré. En fait, il est rentré hier, sortant du Tchad. Chiroma, quand les gars l'ont évacué, c'était à bord d'une autre voiture. Parce que quand les gars ont encerclé, les gars qui ont les voitures comme les Yango étaient une voiture fumée. Les gars l'ont évacué par là, ils sont partis. Il est allé rencontrer le président tchadien. Il est revenu donc peut-être avec une garde spéciale et une garde très rapprochée de lui, c'est la garde tchadienne. Les gars sont entrés avec lui et la recommandation du président tchadien, c'est qu'il ne doit pas être ailleurs que chez lui. Le gars est entré chez lui et les gars sont postés plutôt dans la toiture. Les gars sont postés à tous les angles de domicile de Chiroma. Et il a tenu ce discours présidentiel. Et apparemment, il y a la France qui a interpellé Biya. Mais le président Paul Biya dit qu'il n'est au courant de rien, qu'il ne sait pas que son armée s'est déployée pour une quelconque ville. Alors, il dit que vraiment, là, on a interpellé de revoir ça. Donc, le soir au journal de 17h ou au journal de 20h, et il faudrait qu'il fasse une déclaration pour limiter les dégâts parce que les hostilités, telles que les gars ont parlé en foufoudé, le gars m'a traduit ça, il a dit que non, que les gars font ce que sur Yaoundé. Et il y a l'armée centrafricaine qui est déjà non loin de Garoua-Boulaye. Les gars arrivent et disent que destination c'est Yaoundé. Et la personne visée c'est à Tangandji parce qu'on lui a demandé dans les déclarations qu'il a données à Tangandji et Ngongo, c'est des personnes que les gens voudraient aller extirper. Il y a 3 personnes qui sont visées dans un premier temps, Tangandji, Ngongo et Chantal. Oui, Biya dit, il a clamé son innocence. Il a dit que lui, en tant que président, chef des armées, il n'est au courant d'aucun déploiement quelconque. Et que jusqu'ici, il est très tôt. Mais si les sondages donnent Chiroma favori, mais qu'on laisse les trucs aller jusqu'au bout et que c'est celui qui a pris, effectivement, il faudrait que la volonté du peuple soit exprimée cette fois-ci. Cette fois-ci. Je te dis, donc là, c'est des sources un peu très indiscrètes qui nous servent ça donc à partir de 17h jusqu'à 20h, 21h. Si vraiment les gens ne sont pas très intelligents, ce serait vraiment un bain de sang à partir de Garoua jusqu'à Yaoundé. Ça va faire très mal, très mal.
Like we don't talk for our people them. Isachuma, the reason why we believe say it will be a viable candidate, a viable contender. Now because he get the capacity for take on Biya, he has the capacity to win any war or win any presidential campaign. You need to have that capacity to threaten the regime, which is what Maurice Kamto was failing to do, to mobilize people. He left the people on the street and went home, returning back their money. So Issa Chiruma he's a contender. He has support that can challenge the regime in ways that the regime cannot handle. There is a possibility that Issa Chiruma can mobilize the type of support that it will require to bring down the regime of Cameroon, even to bring down the France Afrique, even with the support of France. He has the people's power behind him now, even make it even more dangerous to the regime. So this is what we wanted. The regime is isolated. There is a person who can now mobilize what we had said that could be able to overthrow the government, like we have seen in other countries, where they can call for a 1 million man march in Douala, Yaoundé. Cameroon Paul Biya will run away. If you have a 1 million man march in Yaoundé, it is their own people. It's not Anglophones, and they are not fighting for an Anglophone. They can open bullets. The Bamileke, look at what they have done already in Chang. So there is a real possibility that they can overthrow the government. It has happened before. It happened in Egypt. It happened in Sudan. It happened in Tunisia. It can happen in Cameroon. With a leader like Issa Chiruma, it is possible. Now anything is possible. Our hope is that the best person for Southern Cameroon, Issa Chiruma, should triumph against all odds. We cannot say that the France Afrique will survive forever. Nothing is too powerful, but they have seen a real contender. So for us, we are not in a position now where we can say that the regime will prevail. We are not. They have 60% chance to prevail, but they have seen their match. So anything can happen. Issa Chiruma is somebody who knows the politics. He can negotiate with the French better than anybody. He has shown in the past that he is willing to dine with the devil for the sake of his people. And now that his people are the people of Bamenda, the people of Kumba, the people of the Cameroons, the Bameleke. So we are at the crossroad. Indeed, we are really in the crossroad where anything can happen. What do I believe will happen? What I believe will happen is what can be predicted using political science analogy of a dictatorship. What will happen? Dictators don't back down. They always go through with their plan. They trust their international partner. Paul Biya will steal the election. The Constitutional Council will declare that Paul Biya is the winner. Now, what will happen after the declaration? Isachuma, having demonstrated the capacity to take on the regime, will take on the regime. Because the fact that he has left Cameroon, come back, he's prepared. The fact that the regime has not been able to arrest him, even though they want to arrest him, shows that he is somebody who is ready for it. If he is not ready, if the population is not ready, then our advice to him will be to negotiate. The population have demonstrated that they are mobilized, they are ready. Isachuma is ready. He will not back down. In this fight between the two people, it's like two boxers getting into the ring. One is Francis Ngannou. The other one is the guy in, how they call him? The guy who defeated Francis Ngannou. Everybody knows that Francis Ngannou has all the power. He can win the fight. Let the match start and let's see who is going to win. But for our advice to our people is that they should join the massive movement of Cameroonians. They should abandon propaganda, follow pragmatism, and join the rest of Cameroon in support of change. Whether it is a successful movement or not, it will put them in a bargaining position and the country in a bargaining position to sit on the table, because they must challenge. You must challenge before you sit on that table for a real reason. You must challenge. Isachuma cannot, they will say, without the capacity to challenge the regime. And that conflict will come. May God help those who are going to be perished. But this time we're going to see how the Cameroon military will open fire on their own people. It is through the ballot box. It is through the ballot box. Leave that talk that failed Amazonian leaders, they are trying to recycle their propaganda to come and say, oh, you cannot overthrow the government through the ballot box. It is through the ballot box. Why do you think all these people are out? It's because they have put their vote. Their vote has made them make it personal. They are now vested in that vote. They now have something to defend. So it is important for the people to put that vote. It's all about the ballot box. The ballot box does not necessarily mean that you are waiting for that result to announce. No, that ballot box gives everybody, every constituency, something to hold on to. So it is through the ballot box that this change is coming. It's not through anything. It's because of the ballot box. That's why Paul Biya was postponing election, cancelling election. We should know that it is a weakness that he knows. And we must reinforce to our people so that next time they will not make the same mistake when people come and deceive them not to register or not to vote. No. It is through the ballot box. Isachuma has a voice to say because of the ballot box. You know, we must reinforce that, because I've seen great propagandists like Tapang Ivor. They are using their fake Facebook pages. They even want to create a fake Facebook page to Patrice Lumumba. They are now deploying all their propaganda to look for a way out of the mistakes they have made. Look at Mumu Lucas. Look at our people. Mumu Lucas come out. He was making a show saying that, look, hey, Paul Biya, they are now confused. They were planning for Maurice Kamto. Now it's Isachuma, they are confused. So if the Paul Biya is confused and you are happy about it, why did you not help the Isachuma or the opposition by allowing our people to vote? John Baokoro came out, was talking how they have bribed this one, they have bribed this one. Now you see Vela Franklin, he went and make a fake Facebook page that Donald Trump is supporting Chiruma. So they all know that Chiruma and the opposition is what gives our people a better chance for us to support them and enable them. This does not mean that you want to change regime in Cameroon necessarily. No, it means you are pushing for the agenda that is better for your own people, because Southern Cameroon will be better off with Issa Chiruma, whether he is the president or not. A successful opposition that have reiterated what will solve the problem apology to the Anglophones, recognition by the state. Isachuma is doing the right thing. He has proposed that he's not going to give a solution. He says you must dialogue with the secessionist leaders. That is the solution of the problem. Dialogue, frank dialogue, recognition, not the stigmatization of Paul Atanganji, whose job is to promote the war, stigmatize people with the Konda titles and the Clovis, that these ones are Satans, these ones are hell, these ones are terrorists. No. The government have recognized that Cameroon as a whole made a mistake to francophonize our region. The head of state have recognized it in France. He should apologize to the people. The people deserve better. But we must understand how politics work. We must mobilize our people to do the right thing and show the flexibility to do the right thing. Otherwise, history will treat us very badly. It is time for all Anglophones to recognize that, look at the Francophones, they are all standing up. They are standing up. The regime is isolated. Join the enemies of the regime. Join those who are standing for the things that you want. Even if they lost, they will have a stronger bargaining power to give you the biggest thing that you want. There is no lose for our people to do the right thing. We have been saying this again and again. They only realize later. And then now you find these clowns, they will still come to recycle their propaganda. Propaganda will not help without the power to back it. That power is no longer there. Let us be pragmatic. Let us be realistic. Let our people stand up. Maurice Kamto failed to make the mobilization that we call for. Isachuma is doing it. They want to arrest him. They want to put him under house arrest. They want to quarantine him because they are afraid of the people being mobilized. The reason why they put the result 15 days after and all this procedure is to kill any momentum after any vote. Because when people start to go back to their shop, their day-to-day life, then they will be calmed down and it will be difficult to regenerate or to start that momentum of the vote. That is what it is all about. That's why they are trying to arrest Isachuma. They are trying to quarantine him in a place where they can control him, to control the visitors, what he says, what he doesn't say. He has not fallen into that trap. He has mobilized the people. He has called for them to defend their vote. He has signaled to the people that he is a winner, to show them that he is willing to stand up for their vote. He's doing everything right. The possibility is there right now, which has never existed. It is 60 for Paul BIYA'S, the capacity to hold on to power, 40 to Isachuma, but sometimes that is just all it takes. That is just all it takes. So we continue to pray. We continue to hope that the right path will be charted for Cameroon. But Cameroon is indeed now in a crossroad. Anything can happen. The people's power should be motivated, should be activated. People should know that they have the power to overcome this regime. We want a 1 million man march in Yaoundé. A 1 million man march in Yaoundé. This is the message I sent to Isachuma this morning on his WhatsApp number. He has always been engaged. He will continue to be engaged because he's a man of people. We want a mobilization of the people in Douala and Yaoundé. The people in Northeast, they have already hold their land. Nobody will challenge them there. We want a 1 million man march call in Yaoundé. On the day when they are deliberating to announce that election, the people outside must show the people's power. You cannot say you have supporters, you cannot demonstrate those support. They cannot demonstrate their support for you. They must be mobilized and sit and surround all those buildings and wait for the result. The people inside also feel the pulse of the people's power. These are 101 in political science. Without that support, without that mobilization, without those pressure, nothing will change. With that pressure, championed and put in place by somebody like Isachuma who can protect himself and defend himself, it will succeed. It has happened in many parts of Africa. It happened in Burkina Faso before this coup d'etat in Burkina Faso. It has happened in Tunisia. We have seen it happen even in Nepal. Within 1 week, the regime in Nepal was overthrown and the president ran away. It can happen in Cameroon. It happened in Syria with the whole Russian army on the ground to protect Bashar. He ran away. Cameroonians has the power to overrun the presidency because they have voted. That country, they have the power. The Francophones have that power. They can do it. They are determined to do it. They needed a champion. They needed a voice. Now they have it. Let me buy a popcorn.